Howdy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever, time's not real. I'm a cryptid and I'm gonna play Starfield as I smack my goddamn microphone. Good. Oh boy. Am I late? Yeah. But am I really? No, because time's not real, but I had a bunch of stuff to do and I lost track of time, alright? But I got burritos, so it's fine. Talk to who? I do not recognize that name. Oh.
That tree's as big as the rock.
Huh? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change my Discord status. Hang on. Give me a second. Boo. Perfect.
Just one quiet day. Too much to ask for.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
So, more than 30,000 people died. And so they put down 30 names. I mean, I guess the memorial is nice, but surely they could put a plaque up or something so all their names can go up. I don't know. I don't know why it matters. Who the fuck are you?
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a
Oh
moment?
yeah.
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Oh, me. We think your church is connected to a group of space wizards. Weirdos. Oh my god. Go for it, Mateo.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, Does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Hate when people laugh at their own jokes. Like, you aren't funny. Stop it.
Maybe you just have no sense of humor.
It's even worse if the jokes are
You guys are dead
I feel
inside.
bad saying it, but at the same time, it's gotta end.
Mm-mm. Never. Puns will never not be punny.
even just the sound of his voice is comforting. Yes.
Why do you look like you're hiding? Come on. These doors open weird, and I don't like that. Sam, get in here so I can close this door. Okay, it's slightly less weird than I thought it was. Still a little weird. Sam, get in here! Or don't. Stay out there for all I care.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
No, Mateo brought me here. I mean, maybe he can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but
Hi, Gigi.
maybe it's more.
Hi, Gigi. Come here. Psst, psst, psst. Come here. You're such a weasel. Come here. Psst, 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 psst. All right.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
I mean, Yeah.
But what if it does? Not my version, obviously, but the House of Enlightenment. Varun. I've spoken to them before, but I never thought of scrutinizing their answers for clues.
I mean, if you've already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are.
Fair.
A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Are they dangerous? I don't remember who they are.
The enlightened work
Let's go.
out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Alright. Off we go then. You really just stood there like a weirdo outside the door the whole time, huh? Alright, let's go. Gigi. Gigi. Hey. Hey. Hello. Why do you have a name?
Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about. Aquilus has seen so much. I'm really glad I can talk to him when I need to.
Why do you have a name, but everybody else is just Citizen Terrence?
Hey,
You have a name.
I keep coming back here. I really like what Aquilus has to say.
Interesting. So the religious people have names and NPCs with quests, and everybody else is just UC security or a citizen? Seems weird. Seems really weird. I think I saw another name somewhere, didn't I? Maybe I imagine it. Where am I going? Down. And now I have a song stuck in my head. Yeehaw.
Every time I get near mast, I think they're gonna arrest me. There's a code there. Get him, boys.
I think we need to unpack that, but not right now. Right now... How do I get in there? Do I go up? I feel like I don't go up. Oh, here we go. I'm what's known as an idiot.
Ouch. That didn't go well.
Shut up. Why do I have two markers? Oh, right. How do I... Down? Yellow.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If
I
it's
helped with
about
the
the
power.
financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Are you gonna turn around? I need to talk about the Pilgrim, or I'm looking for something called Unity, and no, not some vague concept of the word.
Did Keeper Quillis send you?
Yes.
Look,
Ha.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's important. Really important.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
If you're gonna recite meeting notes at me, I want coffee and donuts. Let's hear
A
it.
man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person
Every
this,
year.
the problem of two that.
I also hate the number 2 with a fiery passion. Actually, I like even numbers. Maybe there's a hidden message.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always
Good.
happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Can I help with that? Can I? I can't
Nice
even
talking
talk
to
to you. Oh, there we go.
Hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
What the hell?
Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now.
Yeah. Welcome, coincidence.
Indeed. Sometimes it just works out that way. People with mutual interests seek each other out, and by working together, we achieve something greater than ourselves.
Yeah.
As for
Okay.
the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the med bay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him
Okay.
up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home. Great. You'll find him over at the med bay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a
Okay.
meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
We're doing this first. I like help.
Don't mind me. Just a
No.
weary man, resting his feet.
Only your key can unlock it. Uh-huh. So,
No lawyering, okay? I don't have the patience for it.
alright, anyway.
Mess with me and I'll serve you my famous knuckle sandwich. Scared, aren't ya? If you got anything valuable on you, keep it close. Never know what might happen down here.
I've talked
Hey,
to him
beat it.
before. Oh, I got helping to do. You're lucky. You're also lucky that I'm completely fucking lost. I don't know why that's lucky. Huh? Can I scan them? No. Why are they outlined in blue? Hello.
Alright, fella. You coming or not? It's the last time I'm gonna offer.
I don't need your help. I can walk home on my own.
Suit yourself, but if you get lost or end up in a cell, don't blame me. I tried to help.
Yeah.
So you don't need help. Okay, bye-bye. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog, and I can't seem to remember which way to go.
Uh-oh. What about that
UC
guy?
Security offered, but I refused. Their help is the reason I'm hurt in the first place.
You know what,
I
that's
was
fair.
arrested a while back for tagging. One of the officers roughed me up pretty bad, and I haven't been the same since.
Fair enough.
Really?
Let's go.
Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds.
Andy Singh.
Andy Singh. Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than the UC. All right, you win.
Oh yeah, that was the guy's
As soon as I
name,
got no
wasn't
one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger.
it? Yeehaw, buddy, let's
Go
go.
on, lead the way.
Alright, we're going to get food.
Oh, do you
Hi.
know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit.
Nice. Help me with a pickup?
Sure I can. Just tell me who it's for, and we can get it sorted.
Andy Singh.
I've got it right here. Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so
It's for him.
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Aw.
thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good.
I don't like that they make
I'm
direct eye
glad we
contact
got
with
that
me.
sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself.
Oh
Understand?
good, they do tell me where it is. Let's go, Sam!
Nice to meet
This
you.
is home?
Ah, here we are. Home
Table?
sweet home.
Sure.
At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore.
Here's your soup.
Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal.
Looks really good.
Kay's food is the best in the well, so it wouldn't surprise me. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich. It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. all that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks. I didn't know what to make of you at first. Not often you can trust a stranger down here. I'm glad I did.
Level up. You guys have like, I guess that is kind of a thing. I guess you don't really need shelter if you're underground. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm never gonna find my way back to the wherever the hell we started, so. Wait. You were here, and you literally lived right over there, and you couldn't remember how to get there? Right around the corner? Come on, buddy. They must have really roughed you up.
Having a good one?
No! Move! No, go, get out of the, go stop appearing in the elevator and exit the elevator so I can go. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, let's go. Wrong button. Where's my cat? GG. What?
There
What
needs
now?
to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I feel that way towards you. I'd be
Aw.
dead. Flat out
Oh, yeah.
dead if it weren't for you.
Just glad I didn't lose you both, but someone still died.
You and me both. Truly. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation. And if it's wrong to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night. Barrett's been in Constellation so much longer. He's more veteran, probably smarter. It's gonna be hard knowing I get to live my life, but his is over.
I mean, honestly, it really was mostly Corey. She was literally right there, standing over your corpse the first time. And you know what? That fucking sucked. And I know that I also loved Barrett, but it's mostly Cora.
For my girl's sake, I cannot thank you enough. How are you holding up? Are you okay?
I don't think Barrett has kids, or had kids, I don't know.
Right there with
Anger.
you. That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time.
We're gonna
I don't
murder
care
him.
if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way to take him down. Nobody
He's not
messes with my family
indestructible.
like that.
I've killed some Starborn before.
Just
I am
bring
gonna
me
kill
along
him.
when you do. This is personal. I just want you to know I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we all lean on each other.
Mm. Somebody said that there was a way to save them both. And maybe in my own playthrough I'll find that way, but I made my decision in this game.
Cora likes the restarts. She did. God, that was ages ago.
You gotta talk louder or keep up with me. You cannot speak speak softly and walk a mile behind me. I'm security staff, right? Right?
You have a nice day
Right?
now.
Right? I'm pretty sure I am. Pretty sure I talked to somebody
Ever run
about
into
it before.
spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like
A visitor?
picking away at the leftovers
I have
from the
all the
colony
company
war.
I need.
Find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
That is the single loneliest statement I've ever heard. I know you've talked to Keeper, I forgot how to pronounce his name, about Varun Feast.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
I mean, yeah, kinda. Be able to believe something that hard.
Conviction is something they have in spades. And a lack of deodorant.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's Pilgrim, do you not? I
Sure.
will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
There must be more than just killing.
Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
Well, this answers nothing. I am just as clueless as I was. Thanks for nothing.
I'm surprised I've yet to see the inside of the security office. Here's hoping the streak continues.
We were just in there. God.
The project has to be done. This book.
What? How do I turn off the flashlight? I don't know how I turned it on. I wasn't doing anything. Hello? Oh. Alright, well, figured it out. Yeah.
I feel
Galbank. Can you smell the rampant capitalism?
Some folks never feel it. That connection to the universe you only get from grav jumping. Honestly, I wish I could show them what they're missing.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn?
Bunch of numbers. She said 4 times over 120 days. Second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else?
And then your thing.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Oh, Indum. That's the name of a star system. Next planet I find I'm naming Dum Dum.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Maybe it is something sacred. Maybe it will bring everyone together. Who knows?
But what
we'll
makes
find
something
out.
like that holy? Gravity is
who says it
also
has
a
to be
force
holy?
that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
It doesn't have to be holy to be sacred. I don't know. Gravity is a force of nature. Unity is something greater.
It is one of the
I
great
guess.
contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the Pilgrim searched for?
This guy's really hard to follow. Can we
Sure.
just get a straight answer?
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Oh boy, in dum too. In dum dum. Were you in the? You know what? Whatever. Wait, that's the door. Right up in
Scanner
there.
pick up anything fun?
Huh.
Well, you know what they say.
No liberation? Alright. Really? I haven't been to the west side of New Atlantis. That's really? Alright. Mm-hmm.
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
You know what? We're taking a detour. Oh shit. I want to see what this cave's about. Oh my god. I don't want to go this way though. Wait a minute. I don't want the water. No. Didn't even realize. I thought that there was a way to get to the... Oh, it was probably the far end, wasn't it? You know what, whatever, we're on. It's fine. No, maybe it's on the map. Maybe I can find it that way. Where's Vasco?
Red Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we
Porco,
can float
that
around.
room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
She has a
This
room.
ain't my getting around to a tone. You understand?
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Fine, okay. I'm going.
What have you done to the terrarium? The aquarium. The jellyfish.
You look well. Goodbye.
Hey, good to see you.
What was it? That.
How are you, Dusty?
I swear to God, there's a way to skip these, and I don't remember what it was. Or maybe there wasn't, and I'm thinking of something completely different, but linking it to this instead for some reason. I don't know. What? You gotta go that way? Why? Can't you just jump right across there? Straight through it. Oh, good, uranium, I think. Good. Great. Awesome. Surely nothing can go wrong landing on nothing but uranium for miles and miles and miles. Surely only good things can happen in a field of uranium. God, it looks radioactive. Radioactive trees? Oh.
I think I set up an outpost on a planet like this once.
There are beasties out there. Uranium, uranium.
Turn your back for a minute and nature takes it all back. Not a bad place for a pit stop.
Today in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the Unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could. But even if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with the Unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Okay. Well. Everything forward. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. Oh yeah, okay. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if it only exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The Unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone. For now. Myself as a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man. Or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Alright, well, I guess
Kinda nice, though.
What are you talking about? I gotta find books 1 and 2. Here we go. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. That's not a notebook, that is a binder. Crouch. That's the button. I don't think that's either. I am not crazy. Fascinating. Animal, baby little animal, my heart and my weapon. She's just the way I wanted to be. A million times harder than TNT. Baby little animal. What's that? Oh, I'm sure that's delicious and good to consume at this point in time. Book 2? Book 2? 5? Motherfucker. I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here? That road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path. If I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light, and died. That road seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. Whoop. Shit. Hold on. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Great contribution. So glad I went back to find that. If you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. What is the unity? I return your question with a question. If you've read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who's your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? Oh shit. I forgot. Oh, I was right. Oh wait, no. Was I? You came here, I was right, yeah. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. I just missed a phone call, and I watched it go.
Are you training for some sort of weightlifting competition?
Am I carrying too much shit? Yeah. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here, in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything you must find its beginning. On Hyla 3, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Fascinating. Money. Money. I'm still missing book though. Right? One, three, four, five. I'm missing 2.
Money.
Yeah. Found it! So, here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistants, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. Or they have their own misunderstanding, instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Is...
budget tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. surprised you returned a hail.
Hi.
Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
Sure.
So helpful. All right. Who's up? First question.
Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
This is possibly the dumbest quit. No, just kidding. There's danger, but it's not glamorous like the movies.
Oh, I was kind of hoping there would be thrills all over the place.
Well,
I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord.
Maintaining a ship is pricey, certainly. I get by.
Articulate and wealthy. Intriguing. Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
I don't think that they're gonna be able to do any of that. I'm really not the person to answer that. Oh, not me.
For the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or You don't have to answer that.
Oh, I think the captain absolutely has to answer this question.
Hi, Sam. Oh my god. It's been nice to meet you all.
That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. A copy of the call? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credit for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come!
Dear Lord.
Alright. That's great. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, wow, that's pretty far.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Don't care, not staying.
coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
That is a big ship. Can you try a different channel? What? Could you repeat that? Hello? I don't think this is working. One attempted docking procedure. We can talk on board. Please be aliens.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm.
Oh.
There's no reason to suspect you're human.
Of course I'm human.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Oh, honey.
I'll be. This is like a time capsule.
What do you mean
Filled
talk
living,
with
breathing
Barrett?
people. We have got to explore this ship.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr.
Eminem.
Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Howdy. Hi.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
The others are human beings, and they were there first. I don't know. How'd you all survive 200
Well,
years?
the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
So you know about the people on
We
the
do.
surface.
Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans.
These others are human beings. And
Of
they were
course,
there first.
we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Okay. But that's for next time.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will.
I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. Ow. I'll be over on YouTube tomorrow. I'm gonna play more Signalis. Thanks for watching. Oh, I gotta level up. I'll do that next time. Thank you for watching.
Follow you to the bridge, man.
There we go. and have a good night.